Good evening. Now we are starting from where we left yesterday. Are you there online, please? Excuse
Yes,
me.
sir. Am
Yeah,
I
yeah,
audible, sir?
yeah, you are audible. Now,
Yes.
yesterday we were discussing certain things. Now, up to point number 20, we have discussed. For example, yesterday, final point we were discussing was about Sensex and Nifty. For a reference, let me check up from you. The Sensex refers to what? Can you answer this? Excuse me, if you
Hello.
cannot answer, say I don't know. Then I will proceed.
Sir, actually, you are not audible till now, sir.
Acha, acha. I was not audible till now. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hello. Chalo.
Now you are audible. Hello, sir.
Now, are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, can you tell me the term Sensex refers to what?
Sir,
The term Sensex refers to what? Sensex అని చెప్తే అది which one is it being we are talking? సమ అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు?
ye
అర్థమవలేదు. Excuse me, are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is the
Now,
information that is gathered from the.
yes, actual answer for this will be BSE Sensex means Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex. This is
Okay.
average of the top leading 30 company shares as on a particular date. Okay, for example,
Yes, sir.
if we search what is BSE Sensex today, yesterday I was telling you it was around 75,000,
74,000.
whatever it is. So
Yeah.
now every day before going for the interview, you must go through the BSE India.com. Please note it. BSE
Nifty.
India, BSEindia.com. I am giving this link in our NIACL or UIIC WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir.
Now I have given you so that you can see that. So this is the average of the top 30 leading company shares. And as on date, right now, its value, please note it, is 73,885.
Okay, sir.
It has come down today by 617. Doesn't matter. That is not a big information. Similarly, NSE Nifty refers to the average of the top leading 50 company shares of quoted in the National Stock Exchange Mumbai. As on date, please note down the value is 22,488.65. It
Okay, sir.
doesn't matter. Simply write 22,488.
Okay, sir.
And today it has come down by 216 points.
Okay, sir.
This information I am telling you to know the trend of the stock exchange right now. It is going
Okay,
up,
sir.
it is coming down and all, and much is dependent on the election results. Different people predict differently. Some people say if the government comes back to power again, then it will be helpful for the stock exchange. On the contrary, if the government is not going to get required number of minimum seats, then it will result in the value of the Bombay Stock Exchange, etc., coming down, something like that. but that is not very important for us. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to the next question. I will read some 5 questions, out of which whatever question for which you need explanation, tell me, I will explain.
Sure, sir.
21, 21, what is fiscal deficit? 22, what is subprime crisis? 23, what is a repo rate? What is number 24, what is a reverse repo rate? 25, what is CRR rate? Out of these questions, the question number 22 is irrelevant now, because that was relevant only during 2008, when America was undergoing a lot of crisis in the stock exchange. In America, what happened? People were given loan free, very liberally. That resulted in lot of NPA happening. And because of that NPA, banks had to sell the properties. When the properties were sold, the price of the properties came down. A person who has taken, say, $10 lakh loan from the bank, giving a property security of 20 lakhs or so, the value of the property came down heavily to 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. So that was the crisis, subprime crisis. Now,
Okay,
apart
sir.
from this, do you know about fiscal deficit? Excuse me, can you?
Yes, sir. Fiscal deficit is used by, like, fiscal deficit is monitored by government of India, sir.
Hmm,
It deals with capital market.
hmm. Fiscal
I
deficit,
know.
what is India's fiscal deficit? If you search in Google, India fiscal deficit, it will give you some questions. India's fiscal deficit is projected to rise to 7.5% of the country's gross domestic product in this financial year, which is twice the target she had set for the year. Fiscal deficit widened to 145.5% of the full year's budget estimates at 11.58 by this. No, actually, this year's we should see 2023-24. What I am reading is the old one. India's tax receipts rose 17.7% on year basis to nearly $235 billion in the year 2023-24, higher than government's projection. That was really good. The government is targeting a fiscal deficit of, please note down, government is targeting a fiscal deficit of 5.8% of GDP for that financial year. Could you note down?
Yes,
Note
sir.
down.
Yes, sir. 5.8%.
Yeah, fiscal deficit means what? In the case of budgets, government is preparing budget. They will prepare that the government is expected to receive, let us say, 100 crore as receipts, namely income tax and other taxes due to the government. But the expenditure they are planning for both capital and revenue, it comes to 105. Then the deficit is 105 5 crores.
Okay.
100 crores, 105 crores. Deficit is 5 crores. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Now, next question. What is the present repo rate? You are aware of that? Excuse me.
Hello, sir.
Are you aware of the present repo rate?
I think present repo rate is 6.5, I think, sir.
Good. Miss Monica, Whenever
Sir.
in interviews we answer telling I think, it may be, it can be, you will be getting lower marks. Can you tell me why?
I don't know, sir.
ఎందుకని తెలీదా? ఎందుకంటే the answer you are giving is not confident. You are not certain about it. I
Okay,
think,
sir.
I think అని చెప్పకూడదు.
Okay, sir.
You must tell. If you don't know, you say I don't know. Nothing wrong. Present repo rate is 6.5%. Present reverse repo rate is 3.
3.35.
Very good. Present standing deposit facility rate is 6.25. Present bank rate is 6.75%.
75. Yes, sir.
What is the present CRR rate?
Sir, CRR, I don't know, sir.
CRR means cash reserve ratio.
Okay.
At present, it is 4.5% of net demand and time liabilities of bank, of scheduled commercial banks. If a scheduled commercial bank has a deposit of 100 crore, then they have to keep 4.5 crores as its as deposit in its current account with Reserve Bank of India. If they do not maintain that, penalty charges will be levied. On the contrary, Reserve Bank will not pay any interest for the balance maintained by banks in a Reserve Bank. Could you follow these points?
Yes, sir.
At present, the rate is 4.5%. This
Okay, sir.
balance is to be kept in the current account of the bank with RBI. Same way, there is one more rate known as SLR. What is SLR?
Statutory liquidity rate.
Ratio. The present rate is
Yeah.
18%. Scheduled commercial banks, yet non-banking finance companies need not maintain. Only scheduled commercial banks should maintain. Scheduled commercial banks, they have to maintain 80% of the net demand and time liabilities. If they have 100 crores net demand and time liabilities, then 18 crores have to be kept by them as government securities or as gold or as cash. It can be maintained in the form of cash also with itself, with the bank itself. Could you follow this?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is what it is. So I have explained the question number 26. Now you may have doubt regarding what is repo rate. Repo rate is the rate at which Reserve Bank of India lends money to scheduled commercial banks for short term. By
Okay.
short term, we mean 14 days to 90 days.
Okay,
Where
sir.
banks want facility for longer than 90 days, they have to borrow at the bank rate, which is at present 6.75%.
75%. Okay, sir.
There is one more rate known as marginal standing facility rate, and that rate is now 6.75%.
75%.
What is that rate? See, repo rate is for short term, bank rate is for long term.
Long term.
Then when banks want some money for emergency requirement for one day, or if they take it on Friday, probably for 2 or 3 days, such rate they can again, they have to give security of government securities and borrow, and that rate today is 6.75%.
Okay, sir.
Good. So we have discussed question number 26. 27, bank rate is the rate at which Reserve Bank of India lends money to commercial banks for long term.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. I'm going away from the topic here. I am asking question. What is premium? Can you tell me?
Yes, sir. Premium is the amount that policyholder makes to the insurance company in the exchanging obligations to pay benefits upon the occurrence of any specific events.
Your answer was not wrong, but some terminology used were wrong. To give benefits, there is no benefit. Here, premium is the rate, is the amount that is paid by the policy holder to the insurance company in order to cover certain risks. That's all. We are
Okay, sir.
talking only about a premium, not about claim.
Okay, sir.
What you said is about claim. In the event of some happening, the insured will make a claim to the insurance company, and the insurance company will settle the claim.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, can you explain why insurance companies are taking premium?
To cover the risks of the
Insured,
insured person.
correct. And what is the source of profit for our insurance companies?
One is premiums, sir,
Hmm,
and second one is investments, which you said yesterday.
very good. Excellent. Now, this is a general question. What are your career goals? Chapama.
My goal is to uh, get a good job in United India Insurance.
Good. Very happy. Next, question number 30. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now or 10 years from now? Supposing a question like that is asked, how will you answer it?
Okay.
Tell me.
Uh,
I know
I
there is no
see.
definite answer, but still, tell me.
I'll definitely look into promotions if I get the job, sir.
Hmm.
And I'll see me in a good position where I'll feel so happy and satisfied.
You can tell like this. I see myself in senior position with in United
Yes.
India Insurance.
Yes.
Uh, after having received one or two promotions, because
Sure, sir.
I would have learned the concepts of insurance, and I would have performed to the satisfaction of my superiors and
Okay,
would have
sir.
been promoted. You can also say, I will study for insurance exams, which employees have to write, and then pass in those tests also.
Sure, sir.
Number 31, have you applied to any other areas apart from banking and insurance?
No, sir. I've been trying for banking and insurance after completion of my degree, sir.
Why insurance?
Insurance is a sector which is very growing now, sir. And actually, I born in a rural area where the people doesn't know about insurance, sir. So I want to be a helping hand by awareing about insurance to them, sir. So even I'm also so interested to know new things about the insurance. That's what the reason I selected insurance.
Nice, you told, but then some English communication was wrong. By awareing, there is
Yeah,
no such word like,
by giving awareness.
yeah, yeah. Some small mistakes, no problem. Mm, I suggest you search in Google for India's insurance penetration to know how much insurance penetration has been there in India and some details about this. Did you make a search about it?
India penetration, I didn't do that, sir. I'll definitely work on it.
I am now on a uh, Google page. Will India's insurance market grow in 2024? Please listen to me carefully.
Sure,
We
sir.
we forecast that India's insurance market will be fastest growing among the G20 nations with an average expected growth rate of 7.1% over 2024-28. The average annual economic loss over the last decade, 2013-22, was $8 billion, inflation adjusted, 125% higher than the average of the previous decade. Okay. No, but
Okay.
that much is so much is not required. Simply remember 7.1% during 2024 and 28.
Okay.
Next question. Will India become the sixth largest insurance market by 2032? India is projected to become the sixth largest insurance market by 2032. India's insurance premium volume stands at $127 billion as of 2021. Life 76%, non-life 24%. Total insurance premium India increased by 13.5% in 2021. But that much detail and all is not required. But you can say, yes, it will become sixth largest.
Okay,
Does
sir.
India have a high insurance penetration rate? India has a far lower insurance penetration rate compared to the global average, leaving much room for growth. The industry is divided into two categories, the life insurance and non-life insurance, also known as general insurance. Okay, fine,
Yes, sir.
good. Next question. What do you consider your most significant strengths?
Sir, my strengths include being a quick learner, effective time management, and problem solving ability, sir.
Super. No, but they may ask you to explain about where you used this particular skill. So be ready for some answer for that.
Sure, sir.
Describe your typical day nowadays.
Okay.
Then you have to tell, I am now studying in MBA in so and so institute in the first year. So my day starts with 6:30 or 7 when I get up. I dress up myself, get ready. Then I go to my college by bus. How do you travel? You are in the
Within the
hostel.
campus only.
You are in the hostel only. So
Yes.
I get ready. I stay in the hostel. So I will go for my breakfast at so much time. And then I will reach my classroom by so and so time. And I'll be there and I'll have my lunch in the afternoon. Then I will return in the evening by 4 o'clock to my room and start reading for the next day's exams or assignments. Something like that you should say.
Sure, sir.
Can you try now?
Yes, sir. So every day my day starts with I'll wake up at 6:30 a.m. After that, I'll get dressed up and I'll finish my breakfast. I then go to college to expand my skill set. And after coming back to college,
Hmm.
I'll do my personal works and then again studies about my future exams.
Good, very good. Number 35 question. Why do you believe that you are qualified for this position?
Okay, sir.
Can you answer now or will you try afterwards? When you come for my mock interview, you can answer. No problem.
Sure, sir.
Then
Sir, can
36.
you please repeat the question once?
Why do you believe or how do you believe that you are qualified for this position?
Sure, sir. I'll answer next time.
36. Describe the difference between being a manager and a leader and a follower. This is a very ticklish question.
Okay.
Shall we try to find out from our chat GPT what it says so that I can read that for you?
Okay.
I can give you some answer for this, but it won't be that very effective. Super, I am getting it. And I am very sorry that you can't look at this. Doesn't matter. I'm again sharing it. Yeah, I'm just reading out. The question is describe the difference between being a manager and a leader and a follower. Monica, 100% this question may not be asked in the exam, but
Okay.
my reading now will help you improve your broad knowledge about various situations so that if similar questions come, you can manage them well.
Sure, sir.
The role of manager, role and responsibilities. First is planning and organizing. Second, directing and controlling. Third, problem solving. Fourth, performance management. Fifth, administrative tasks. Then actually they have explained about all this. Managers are responsible for setting objectives, developing plans, and organizing resources to achieve these goals. Directing and controlling, they direct activities of the team and control processes to ensure objectives and meet efficiently and effectively. Next, problem solving. Managers address and solve problems that arise in the course of work, ensuring that operations run smoothly. Performance management. They evaluate employee performance, provide feedback, and manage rewards and consequences. Administrative tools. Administrative tasks. Manager handles administrative tasks such as budgeting, scheduling, and reporting. Characteristics, authority and power. Managers have formal authority and power. Focus on the system and structures. They often emphasize policies, procedures, and systems. Risk management. Managers tend to be risk averse, focusing on minimizing risk and ensuring stability. Leader, roles and responsibilities. Inspiring and motivating. Leaders inspire and motivate people to achieve common goals. Visionary, they create and communicate a compelling vision of the future. Influence and persuasion. Leaders influence and persuade others to follow their vision and take action. Building relationships. They build strong relationships and foster sense of community and trust. Change management. They leaders are often agents of change, encouraging innovation and adaptation. Characteristics, charisma and influence. Leaders rely on their charisma, influence, and interpersonal skills. Focus on people. They emphasize people, culture, and values. Risk taking. Leaders are more willing to take risks and challenge the status quo. Could you follow this? The manager and
Yes.
leader.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
follower. Next is follower. Roles and responsibilities. Supporting. Followers support leaders and managers in achieving organization goals. Executing tasks. They execute tasks and responsibilities as directed by managers and leaders. Providing feedback. Then followers offer feedback, ideas, suggestions to improve processes and outcomes. Commitment. They commit to the organization's vision and goals, often displaying loyalty and dedication. Characteristics. Adaptability. Followers are adaptable and can adjust to different leadership styles. Engagement. Effective followers are engaged and proactive, not just passive recipients of orders. Teamwork. They are team players collaborating with others to achieve common objectives. Key differences. Authority versus influence. Managers operate with formal authority, whereas leaders rely on influence and inspiration. Followers, meanwhile, work under the guidance of both managers and leaders. Focus. Managers focus on systems, structures, and efficiency. Leaders focus on vision, people, and change. Followers focus on supporting and executing tasks. Risk approach. Managers are risk averse, leaders are risk takers, and followers adopt the risk culture set by manager and leaders. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can follow.
Yes, sir. I can follow.
Role in change. Leaders drive change, managers implement change, and followers adapt to change. Then interrelation overlap. In practice, the roles can overlap. A good manager often needs to display leadership qualities, and effective leaders need managerial skills. These things will be helpful for your HR. Followers can also show leadership within their roles. Dynamic roles. These roles are dynamic, and individuals can shift between being managers, leaders, and followers depending on the situation. Understanding these differences helps in recognizing the unique contribution each role makes to an organization and how they complement each other to achieve collective goals. Could you follow this?
Yes, sir.
I suggest, if necessary, you replay the video and see again so that you will follow it fully well. What is the time now in India right now? 7:15 or 7:17? Correct? How will you find time?
Sir,
How-
it is not 7, sir. It is 6:20.
Sorry. 6:20. Take it.
Yeah.
Then we will meet at 7 o'clock or 7:05.
Sure, sir.
7 o'clock means for me 9:30. 7:05 means 9:35 here. So we will meet at that time. I am stopping